Department of Environment and Heritage Protection of Queensland has defined littering as the unlawful deposit of any type of waste material of an amount less than 200 litres in volume, which is about the volume of an average wheelie bin. Among the commonly listed items may include cigarette butts, food scraps such as apple cores, green waste such as palm fronds and grass clippings, and fishing tackles. In the United States, it was reported in statisticgreen.com that 50% of all littered items are cigarette butts. In a recent report by the Record Journal, there were 75% of people who have admitted to littering in the past 5 years. There was an average of 12 steps a person will hold a piece of trash before he litters.
Hi, I'm Yet. I'm from Environmental Club Journalist. So today I'm gonna interview some people regarding the effects of littering issue. Hello, Miss.
Hello, hi.
Hi, sorry for disturbing you. I'm Yet.
I'm Aina.
I'm from Environment Club
Okay.
Journalist. So I want to ask you regarding this littering issue. As we know that littering issue give bad view and impact to our country, especially our tourism, and most of us also have been closed because of this issue. What do you feel about this issue? Because we know that Mossy Forest was a famous place before.
Okay, Mossy Forest. Okay, I'm so surprised regarding the closure of Mossy Forest in Cameron Highland at the past because that place are one of my favorite place. And the littering issue just a shameful issue because it really affected our dignity as Malaysian. And I'm as the nature lover, I really love the nature of beauty, but because of this closure of Mossy Forest, I do really disappointed and really sad regarding this close.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Aina.
Okay, welcome.
The Malaysian was surprised regarding the closure of Mossy Forest in Cameron Highland that announced by Director of Pahang Forestry Department, Datuk Faiz Kamaruzaman. The closure of Mossy Forest is a sign of poor waste management among Malaysians, and it directly adversely affects the dignity of the country. One of the effects is in terms of health. Surprisingly, the littering can be resulted to the death. It can be seen through the Aedes problem in which it resulted on the dengue death. So, this is the statistic data from the Health Ministry Department. We can see the highest rank is on 2015. According to them, 2015 is the highest number of dengue deaths ever recorded in Malaysia. The main cause is from poor environmental cleanliness, which are littering. Thus, it resulted to high level of Aedes breeding index.
And the next effect of littering is towards our ecosystem. This can be done when if there is wastage being discharged continuously into the area of water. For example, it can cause the excessive amount of nutrients. This excessive amount of nutrients can cause this condition which called eutrophication. Now we move to the next effect of littering, which is leptospirosis. So how leptospirosis can occur? The bacteria can enter human body through skin or mucous membranes, such as eyes, nose, or mouth, especially if the skin is broken from a cut or scratch. Drinking contaminated water can also cause infection. In addition, outbreaks of leptospirosis are usually caused by exposure to contaminated water, such as floodwater, river, and others.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Sorry for disturbing you. I'm Yet from Environmental Club Journalist. So I want to ask you regarding the recommendations about littering issue because we know that There are many progress that have been done in our country, but still this issue arise. So maybe you can introduce yourself first, and I can get your recommendation for this issue.
Okay. Firstly, my name is Nur Irene. Okay. In my opinion, we need to inculcate in ourselves to be a trash terminator. There is a quote from Mahatma Gandhi where we will never know the result from our action, but if we do nothing, there will be no result at all. As an individual, we need to take an initiative by throwing out the trash into the right place. For example, if we see the trash on the floor, for example, while we are doing exercising, and we see the trash on the road, why don't we just pick up the trash and throw it into the dustbin? We can be the example to other people, because when people see our actions, they may tend to follow our attitude in the future. However, this kind of attitude should not be applied at the public place. However, it should be applied at the everywhere and every time, such as in our class, in our room, and also or even in our car. Thank you.
How about you?
Okay, my name is Alania, and in my opinion, the government can strengthen the rules and regulations. And what I mean by rules and regulations is not just by increasing the fines and penalties, but also they can maybe hold out the permit and licenses of the industries or enterprise that did the littering. Okay, let me give you an example. If the food and beverages stall, if they close out their stall at the end of the operation hours, and then they did the littering not at the right place. Okay, so maybe the government can identify these stalls and can hold out their permit and licenses. And then if it is the same to the industry, if the industry is wasting out or produce waste materials and toxic not at the right place, for example at just the waterways, the government can block the permit and licenses so that they will not operate their business again. So I think, in my opinion, if this action by the government is done, the litter issue can be dealt well enough. That's from my opinion.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Over all of the issues mentioned before, it clearly shows that there is something compulsory to be done before Malaysia had to confront with uncontrolled waste management, or Malaysia had no more space to store its garbage. Therefore, in order to cope with this problem, there are several initiatives need to be taken to solve the problems. The first solution was through a stricter implementation of the Solid Waste and Public Cleansing Management Act 672. This is a federal program that provides some form of control over solid waste by implementing a specific prohibition on generating solid waste, and for those who have under control solid waste.
Kesalahan kalau penalti yang dikenakan mengikut Akta 672 Seksyen 71/1 dilarang sesiapa, saya tak ingatlah dia punya ayat penuh, dilarang untuk membuang, menyimpan, mestor, melonggok sisa-sisa di tempat selain daripada tapak yang dibenarkan oleh JPSPN. Kalau contoh dia Jelebu, satu di tapak pelusan Sungai Muntuk. Apa cakap ni? Penalti yang akan dikenakan sama ada minimum 10,000, maksimum 100,000. Kedua, kalau dia tak mampu untuk bayar, dia kena penjara minimum 6 bulan ataupun sehingga 6 tahun. Minimum 6 tahun, 6 bulan lah, 6 bulan.
As for the example of the case was at the Jelebu, the solution that can be done was through the initiative to provide the disposal facility. As we can see from the Perbadanan Pengurusan Sisa Pekerja dan Pembersihan Awam (PPS PPA) Seremban aspect to combat with this littering problem, there are several waste disposal sites had been built at several locations around Seremban. For example, at the Pajam Nilai, Bukit Palung Port Dickson, and at Ulu Masaop Kuala Pilah.
In conclusion, littering is indeed a serious issue. It could lead to snowball effects that significantly diminishes the use, enjoyment, and value of public places for residents and tourists. Not only that, it also marred the environment sightseeing and other bad consequences that have been mentioned previously. Littering items are most visible forms of pollution in the environment that could make our environment dirty and uncared for, unpleasant to be in, and less likely to be used by the public. Mitigating actions are needed to combat littering issue that is getting serious these days. In the hope of moving towards a clean and healthy environment, prompt actions need to be taken to inhibit the widespread of littering actions by the public.